You want to become a seven-figure trader? We got a lot of them here in this company. You want to become a seven-figure earner as far as building the business? We got a lot of them over here. Okay? How much love are you sharing with those individuals? How much celebration and edification are you giving those individuals? Or are you envious of those people? You got to eliminate that. That's one of the formulas, one of the steps in the self-confidence formula, that you eliminate any envy or jealousy. Okay? Because what you're doing when you do that, you alienate what it is that you want for your life. Okay? So it's how you create anything and guys, I'm giving this to you straight. It's not something I came up with. It's right there. And it says, set your affections on things above, not things below. So I'm not going to set my affections, and what that means is I'm not going to have my emotions be controlled by what's going on down here. I'm going to have my emotions be controlled by what's going up here. Okay? And what's going up here is everything is great. All is well. I'm rich. I'm abundance. My affections are going to be set up here versus what's going on here. Down here, it's death and pestilence and poverty and lack and complaining. My affections can't be set there. Okay? See, guys, here's how it goes. So you want to create something, boom, you speak it. So I speak light, and then I see the light. So that's step two. Number one is I speak it. Number two, and then I saw the light, and then I called it good. Does that make sense? So good is an emotion. When you feel good. Do you feel good about you making $10,000 a month? I just gave you exactly how the ultimate creator creates. You're created in his image, so that means that you can create like him. Right? So if your goal is to make $100,000 a month or $100,000 a week or $1 million a day, right? And what you see right now is not that. That's what happened. What he saw was darkness. Then he spoke light. So I speak. I'm so happy and grateful now. I earn $1 million a day. Okay? And then I see it every single day, all over the place. It's in my bedroom. It's in my office. It's in my kitchen. Right? It's in my bathroom. It's in my closet. I see it all the time. All right? Then I call it good. Man, it's going to feel good. Make $1 million a day. I can't wait for it. I'm fired up about it. I'm excited about it. It's going to be a hell of a day. A hell of some days. All right? So that's the whole process of creating it. See, once you understand that, now you can take massive action knowing that it's already done. Okay? Knowing that it's already done. Because, guys, the massive action that you got to take, see, the how-tos, the strategies, that's already there. You know, prospecting, presenting, right? Promoting for events, that's already there. Now, let me tell you something. We're living in, I believe, the golden age of networking right now. Okay? The numbers that are being done right now in this industry, the numbers that are being done right now in our company, they're completely unprecedented. It's never happened in the industry of network marketing, specifically what is happening in this company right now. It's never, ever happened. This many people earning 6, 7 figures, 8 figures has never happened before. We are in the golden age right now. And I can tell you, there's a lot of different reasons to it, but I'll give you one specific one, all right? It is, I'll give you 2 words and the foundation of those 2 words. Social media. Social media, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you are trying to figure out, what are these teams doing? What's this leader doing? And what's that team doing? Okay? We just had a young man, Bryce Thompson, become a Chairman 500. Guys, Chairman 500 is a lot of money. Okay? It is a minimum of $500,000 a month. He's never done network marketing before. This is his first time in network marketing. He's been in the company less than 3 years. Okay? You want to know what they're doing? 2 words. Social media. Okay? And here's how it works. When I was coming up in this industry, okay, if you wanted to meet a prospect, if you wanted to expose your business to someone, you had to leave your house. You had to get up, you had to get dressed, and you had to go to the mall. You had to go to Starbucks. You had to go to CVS. You had to go to Walmart. You had to go to Home Depot. You had to go to the Container Store. You had to go to DSW. You had to go to the grocery store. You had to go to the gas station. Okay? You had to go, wherever you at, Wendy's, you at a restaurant, wherever you at, you were always looking to prospect someone. That was the only way you could meet someone. And how many times could you do that per day? How many times could you do that per day? And then how many people could do that with you per day when they have jobs? So that was the way we built it. I would have to go out and prospect 5, 10, 15, 20 people per day. You can't, that way is pretty much antiquated. Let's just be real about it. When it comes to prospecting right now, when it comes to exposing your business, ladies and gentlemen, technology has completely taken over. Technology has completely taken over. How many times a day are you posting about your business? Now, you're not making any income claims. You're not posting any trading profits, right? You're not promising that people can make money if they get involved in this business. We don't do that. Okay? How many times per day are you going live about your business? How many times per day are you posting a story or a post about your business? Social media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, when I look across the board in the industry of network marketing today, the individuals that are winning at a high level, they have their teams have a strong social media presence. If you're still trying to build your business just belly to belly, you're going to be able to build it. It's just going to take you a little bit longer than you would like. Right? Because a person can go on social media right now and expose 100 people to the opportunity. You can't go out and prospect 100 people right now. You can't. I think the most I've ever prospected in a day was about 27 people. And I was at Walmart at 12 midnight with a cart, not buying anything, looking for someone to prospect. If there was a dog walking around, I was going to prospect them. just to get the names and numbers. And the majority of the people never even got involved in the business. See, guys, network marketing is a numbers game. It's a numbers game. That's all it is. So if you see a massive organization starting to grow, you ask yourself, well, they must be exposing a lot of people to the opportunity. To get 30,000 people in your business, you didn't expose 1,000 people to get 30,000. Hey guys, let me tell you something. When I tell you that success is 90 to 99% mental and 1 to 10% strategy and how-to and techniques, okay? Bryce, this is his first company. He wasn't some networker. He wasn't some guru, right? You can look at my success in this company and say, well, David, you came with 12 years of experience. David, you had made $8 million in Organo. So, of course, you can go Chamber 500. But how do you explain Bryce? How do you explain that? It's called exposures. Exposure, 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 exposure. Exposure is everything. How many people in your group are exposing the business through social media, through Facebook, through Instagram, through Snapchat, through Twitter, whatever? Okay. Just look at the industry in its totality right now, and I'll tell you, any business, any organization is growing right now, a whole lot of it has to do with social media. I don't think it's the end-all, be-all. Culture, unity, a movement, all those things play a role. Not the business we have, not the business we have is perfect right now. Okay? All right, so put that in your arsenal. Okay? Prospect. Prospecting is exposing your business. That's all it is. All right? Exposure. Now presenting. Here's another word for presentation. You ready? 4 letters. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. How many
Sorry guys, I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Keeps going back and forth.
The show business with more than 500 people. That's why exposure, that's why. What are you doing per day? How many presentations are going on in your business per day? See guys, the skill side of this is all about repetition. How many times is it happening? How many times is it happening? Right? How many times is it happening? How many presentations are going on in your business right now every day? Okay. All right. And then promoting for big events. All right. This is a big event right here. How many people do you have in your organization that's watching this live webinar right now? This Zoom right here. Whenever we're able to, go out and play outside again, and we have a major conference, how many people are you going to have there with you? Okay. It's not rocket science. It's not some magic potion or something incredible. No, it's a numbers game. Marketing, it's a numbers game. Now, you want to play in the right field, so you want to talk about desire for more. You want to talk to optimistic people. You want to talk to people that are successful. You want to talk to people that, really want more out of life. Okay? And I think a lot of people are hungry today. Right? I think a lot of people are hungry today. So understanding that balance, the desire, the thoughts, the goals, the dreams, all right, the intentions, okay, the words, the images, the visualization, the emotions of faith and gratitude and love, all of that is on the spiritual side of success. You've got to create whatever that number is, that income that you want to earn. You got to take all that and create it on the spiritual side, and then go and do the work. And you do the work based on who you're listening to. They're going to tell you, do this. They're going to tell you, show the plan this many times. They're going to tell you, sponsor 12 to 15, help 3 to 4 of them break platinum 150. They're going to help you do it as well. Help 7 to 10 people go platinum 1,000. Boom, you're chairman. Help 2 to 3 people hit chairman. Boom. You help one person hit chairman, you're chairman 25. Okay, Bass Brand chairman 25. He's got young lady Neva. She's maybe 5. Maybe she's already done it today. She's 5 or 6 people away from hitting chairman. 1 to 2 chairmans takes you to chairman 25. 2 to 3 chairmans will take you to chairman 50. 7 to 10 chairmans will take you to chairman 100. 20 to 25 chairmans will take you to chairman 250. I called Bryce. I said, Bryce, how many chairmans do you have in your business? I believe it takes about 40 to 50 chairmans in your business to go up chairman 500. He came back and said 39. So you mean to tell me you're 39 people away, 39 leaders that decide, hey, I'm going to be a chairman 10 or above, and you're over $500,000 a month. Just 40 people. 40 people max. Okay. And for a person to go chairman, 7 to 10 platinum 1,000. So now, are you identifying who's going platinum 1,000 in your group? If you got someone in your group that's going for chairman, have you identified 7 to 10 platinum 1,000 that you and that person that's going chairman is working with them to do the work? Make sure there's enough Zoom presentations taking place there. Make sure there's enough people exposing the business in there. Okay? And then you have big events like this, conference calls that you do like this. This is a big event. I'm doing one on Monday. It's a big event. It's a Zoom, but it's a big event. It's not rocket science, guys. Okay? And you do this over and over and over again. It's the same two-step. So when 2020 started, I didn't know what was going to take place in the world. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't care. I heard overflow. That's what I heard. Overflow. Okay, boom. It's going to be overflow. And boy, has it been. Right? It's going to be the biggest year we've ever had. Biggest year of income we've ever had thus far. 2021 is going to be even bigger. 22 is going to be bigger. 23 is going to be bigger. Why? Because that's what we're saying. That's what we're creating. It's going to be bigger. I don't care. Write the vision. Make it plain. Whatever happens on the outside, that doesn't affect what happens in the environment that I'm creating. This environment is created to flourish. These surroundings, these conditions here, they're created to flourish. It's not hype. It's not, oh, I'm so great. Nope. It's understanding these laws, these principles. They work. And my goal is to teach it. That's why we created BelieveNation.com. Is to teach it. Man, I was listening to a message from Joe, a good friend of mine. He said, David, I'm so upset that you're giving this away for free. He said, oh, people don't value it when they don't pay for it. I said, well, there's no number that they can pay for. There's no number. They have to decide what the value is for themselves. Okay? They have to decide that. Okay? Because when I pay for a training, right? Or if I watch a video on YouTube, a lot of my aha moments came from me watching videos on YouTube. I didn't have the money to go to courses, to go to Bob Proctor conferences. Or Tony Robbins. My first Tony Robbins conference that I went to, that year I made $500,000. So when I was broke living with my dad, I couldn't go to a Tony Robbins conference. I had to read the book, Awaken the Giant Within Me. $20, $30. I had to watch YouTube videos. Free. Watch The Secret. $20. But millions of dollars that I've earned through that information that I literally got for free. Because there's no number you can put on it. There's no number I could put on it. What would it be worth? I would cheapen it if I put a price on it. So you know what I did? It's free. BelieveNation.com, free. You decide by taking that information, go apply it, and then you come back and tell me, hey, you know what? Man, that was worth millions of dollars. Okay? You guys, I'm telling you right now, this stuff works. And it works every single time. I didn't come up with it. I didn't create it. Nope. This has been working for thousands of years. As a man thinking in his heart, so is he. Watch what you're speaking right now. Okay? Watch what it is that you're speaking right now. That is so critical to your life. That's what you're creating. What you're speaking and what you're hearing is what you're creating right now. That's what you're going to see. Everything you open your mouth and say, I promise you, eventually you're going to see it. And whatever it is that you spoke and whatever it is that you see, that will create the emotion. That will create the emotion. I actually, the other day, did a teaching in there, and I pulled up the meaning of the word emotion. A natural, instinctive state of the mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. Okay? An instinctive or intuitive feeling as distinguished from reasoning or knowledge. Okay? So circumstances is what's around you. Your emotions are created by your circumstances. So what are my circumstances right now? What are my surroundings right now? My goals, my dreams, where I'm going. Right? And your mood is what? Based on what you're experiencing, what you're seeing. All right? Relationship with others. I only spend time with people that are pushing me where it is that I want to go. I don't spend time with negative people. Nope. Don't do it. You can't do it.
Sorry about that. Let's see what's wrong with my internet. Same way you can pause a video.
I said a little while ago, about maybe a year and a half ago, post 10 times a day. Post 10 times a day. But, back then, social media, network marketing, yeah. But if you look across the board right now, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You got to expose your business. But now you got to be careful. Make sure there's no income claims, no product claims, none of that. Post about the education. Post the charts. Okay. Hey, how would you like to learn the #1 skill in the world right now? Do you want to know what that skill is? Send me a message. I'll give you some information. The #1 skill that the financial world is talking about. It's sweeping the world right now. Be creative with your language without being non-compliant. Okay? Every day. Expose. And it happens through massive amount of people that you do this with. Okay? Massive amount of people that you do this with. All right? So, desire, that's the spiritual side, plus skill, that's you taking massive action, okay? And then you times it by faith. Faith is the ultimate multiplier. Okay? When you have faith, that means you're patient. When you have faith, that means you have peace. You're not in a rush. I'm not in a rush for any of this stuff to happen. I already know it happened. It's just a matter of time. Okay? Just a matter of time. I'm going to leave you guys with this. There's only one way to develop faith, to have faith, and it's auto-suggestion. So every day, you got to be speaking the faith that you desire. Auto-suggestion is the only known way. So my desire, right, I'm building up my faith for my desire by speaking this every single day. Every single day. I don't care when it's going to happen. It happened because I wrote it down. And I'll enjoy the entire process to getting there because I know it's already done. I'm excited about people watching it get done. Okay? I'm excited about that. All right? So, Gary, man, I appreciate you inviting me on here. I think I've got a few minutes left here. You have a couple questions that you wanted to ask before we go on to the next speaker. G-Money, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You make me feel so beautiful, man. I just need to go put on my little bomber jacket here. I'm telling you right now, the kind of value that people like